Fruitcake here. Yeah, this is just a main account. We're battling the Demon Lord boss right now. These do take a little bit of time just because you'll be battling for a while. I'm still waiting to pull a team unkillable or team block damage to assist. Really unkillable is what I'm looking for. That's why you'll see me saving gems for a guaranteed pull. So I wanted to touch base with you guys. You guys see that I'm fighting the Demon Lord here. This is on Brutal. Why I fight Brutal is because without the unkillable I can still get the Grandmaster chests every day. Those Grandmaster chests are going to provide you with some of the best artifacts that you're going to be able to get in the game to help you, especially in nuking and attack damage. So definitely going to be beneficial to get higher damage on the Demon Lord. The best way I've been able to maintain health and throughout up to about 10 million damage before he kills me, 10 to 12. Hit that twice. You can 4 times. You get multiple keys a day. It's like once every 5 to 6 hours. Only stacks up 2. So I basically will use the 2, at least 2 a day. And that gives me the Grandmaster chest in Brutal. Sometimes I'll go up to the next Nightmare until I get my unkillable set, which I'll be you guys will be with me when I hopefully pull that unkillable when I have saved enough for it. So don't worry, it's just going to take some time for us to save up for that. Definitely you'll get those throughout the course of your gaming, as well as they have offers, but I tend not to spend too much money lately. I have spent money prior on this main account, but lately it's just been grinding. I want to grind the game since I've got so many champions and I've been playing for such a while and such a long time creating my champions. So alright, as you guys can see, I'm just about 10 million damage. This is pretty much Brutal right now, so give or take the affinity of the boss, its color, of course, which you guys will get used to, color and its icon. Just gonna be a little bit longer and we'll be able to defeat it. I won't live show the second battle with you guys. Obviously, once you build your guys up, hopefully you guys catch an unkillable. I have not yet. I'm probably get it on my alt before I do on my main, give or take. So a couple more hits left and he's gonna be done. We're done. Bam. 12.48 million. That was on Brutal, Demon Lord, right here. I usually fight on Nightmare. I'm doing Brutal for the Grandmaster chest down here, as you can see. Until I finish get the unkillable, I'm just saving up for that one. So you really want to get a team unkillable. It's the one thing that's going to take you further in the Demon Lord. You need that to pass one of the challenges. Missions, not challenges, one of the missions down here. To get her, you'll need to do 100 million damage to the Demon Lord on I think Brutal or Nightmare, I think it is. Once we get there, you guys will see me get there. We'll do it together. Obviously I started prior to getting my unkillable, so you guys can watch me get it, watch me grow, and defeat the Demon Lord, and then we'll get further on Doom Tower hard. I beat Doom Tower on normal quite often, give or take the categories of bosses on the levels. sometimes they can be pretty challenging, and you have to try so many different types of champions and mix them up, and we'll go from there. As you see, I've got up to 48 now today. We're going to go ahead and hit level 48, and then we'll hit that boss today, that level for the Doom Tower. Pop in and say hello. You know, I guess I should say happy, Labor Day? 'Cause that's what today is. So, yeah, this will be level 48 Doom Tower. I've got a lot of good defense on my team here, as you can see, as well as damage and counterattack. Counterattack is so beneficial just because it can almost, the enemies almost kill themselves by attacking you. You know, an enemy will be almost dead, and they attack you, and you counterattack, and they're dead. It's like, oh. So, it's very nice, especially if you get team counterattack champion. I have 2 team counterattack champions. Unfortunately, they're both the same affinity, but that's okay. I got their defenses up pretty well, that they stand pretty good on their own with the team. I typically don't get them together just because you don't want to stack 2 champions of the same kind, just because it can be like almost overpowering unless it's just 2 attack champions. That's different. But 2 champions that do the same type of buff, it won't help because it'll just counteract the other buff. It won't stack, unfortunately. I wish it would stack if you had 2 that would pop, counter, block debuffs, and then that would stack 4 times, but it doesn't. It would just, if, say, a round went by and there was 1 left of the counter debuff, it would just put it back to 2, or whatever that one would cast. So, just be careful. You don't think that they're going to stack like that. They won't. That's one thing you're going to want to focus on, what type of champions that you have and what type of skills they have. You really want to make sure that they have a good mix of skills to make sure that you have enough damage and protection to maintain your champions. So, these levels on the Doom Tower can take a little bit of time, give or take what champions you put up. As you can see on these one, I have quite a bit of defense. I could have put a little bit more attack champions down for a little bit of a quicker speed or time. Give or take the day. Again, I have so many champions that it's hard for me to remember. So they have some spots where you can save formations for champions. What I've done is I'll take screenshots of my formations that I like or that have been beneficial in whatever dungeon or boss or campaign level or whatever it is that you're doing. That way you know what you were playing at that time and you know what you used. Because you'll end up realizing that, oh my gosh, there are so many champions on this game. And look them up. Look up sites that will be beneficial. I haven't created one or anything at this time. Maybe in the future. So, as you can see, our victory there. That's the reward. We go to next level selection here, our 49. And if we want to mix it up, and I use my Frost King because he gives a high level of defense in the tower. As you can see, because of his aura skill, increases all allied defense in the Doom Tower battles by 80%, or by 40%. That is a lot, so that's helpful. I'm going to go ahead and pull him off of there, and we're going to put another attack champion down that also is going to do a decreased defense. on their side. So that actually might be helpful because she is an AoE. She'll spread or she'll attack all enemies. Definitely. Rhodos would have been beneficial if I had a lot of unkillable guys, just because he ignores unkillable or block damage. Wipe him out. Good for arena. We're going to go ahead and hop into this floor with an extra attack champion that also does a decreased defense on the enemy side. That should increase our leveling on the Doom Tower and not take so much time. Again, like I was talking about, sometimes you'll have a lot of great champions that are super strong, but they're all defense. It's just going to take you a lot of time. There will be a time limit or turn count limit on certain levels. So if you don't hit it by 1,500 turn count, you won't beat it. You know what I mean? So you can have as many champions that you can't get killed, that's fine, but if they can't do much damage, it's not going to be beneficial for you. You need to get some champions that can really do damage. Arena is going to be where you're going to really focus on getting those artifacts that you're going to need. It's going to be extremely beneficial. So, as you can see, we're only just over a minute, almost past the second round on this floor. So, just by one champion change, I speeded up my tower leveling with one hero. As you can see, by almost almost 8 minutes, 7 minutes. So this is why I kind of wanted to show you guys an example of overpowering your team. It can be beneficial if you just want to pass that level. It's going to be extremely beneficial as you're leveling and getting through levels. But when you're wanting to farm, you're wanting to repeat a boss, stuff like that, you're going to want to pay attention to that so you can get through them quicker. Time is money, man. It takes time. You want to get through stuff quicker. So that's going to be beneficial. We got through that in 1 minute and 47 seconds. That was great. Now we're going to take on our boss. As you can see, we're going to want to do green because of green kills red. Boom, boom. Actually, let's take her out, put extra defense, and we'll be good. This might take a minute to beat him just because I've only got the one super attack champion, but she is extremely powerful. She is an extreme nuker. Yana. You can get her in the clan quests and stuff like that. Takes a while. You need like 100 pieces to get her. I didn't get her through there. I pulled her earlier in the game through shard pools, through double, 10 times pools. Those are going to be super, super helpful for you. So you can see we're already on round 2, 35 seconds in. The boss takes a lot longer than these first 2 rounds. These you'll get through very, very quickly. It's the boss ultimately that you got to worry about. Again, give or take what floor the boss is on in the Doom Tower. They mix them up. Every time the Doom Tower gets reset, they move those bosses. So it's a different order. So, yeah, that boss might have been really, really easy to have killed if it was down level 1, 2, 3. But you get to levels 10, 11, 12, and it's not going to be as easy for you to beat. So, this one you got to be careful. You got to get rid of him. Got to kill him very, very quickly before his bombs go off. If you don't kill him quickly, his bombs will go off and kill your entire team. I don't know if I got the right setup here. I might get killed. I'll come back around and beat him again with a different set of team with you guys. Again, this is going to be something that you guys are going to be doing throughout the course of your gaming, is practicing different champions to use. As you see, I'm just about done. We're going to switch up our champions to a different type. So I had to come back with a lot of counter-attack. I used both my counter-attack champions. So hopefully I've got him. Oh, I lost again. We'll have to regroup. Let's try it again. So this time I'm going to put in defense, speed, counterattack, increase, and decrease. Let's try it again. We got this. Takes a few tries to beat these levels. They can be very, very challenging. Alright, I'm back. Here we are. Let's see if we can give ourselves enough defense and the counterattack to beat this boss on the Doom Tower. Again, this is our third try. I'm hoping that we can get it. If not, I'm going to bring Kumar in because he'll reset all of our buffs so I can double hit him. Come on, we can do this one more time, baby. Come on, one more hit, let me hit him one more time. Come on, yeah, we got him. So yeah, it takes a few tries, but you could do it. You know you can, just take your time. Again, that was our third try, but a mix and match of your champions, you can do it. Again, don't get too frustrated with the Doom Tower. You gotta take time on building your champions first. Again, all my guys that I used were at 60. They're all almost maxed on armor, level, boosting, and masteries. So don't get frustrated if you can't beat it, okay? This will be the end of the video. You guys have a good one. I'll see you next time.